Hi everyone, my name is Abel Grey Kantoma. I'm from GREYTEST Design Consults. This is my WhatsApp contact. You can reach me on this number or call me on any of these numbers, okay? On this episode, I'm going to be showing you how to import your drawing. It's very, very important that you know how to import your drawing into your Revit. Like you know, a lot of people may probably want to do their sketch on AutoCAD probably before bringing it to your Revit. But however you want to do it, you can do it directly from the Revit software. You can also do it directly. You can also do it in your AutoCAD. There are cases where probably another architect may send you a floor plan from AutoCAD and you may just want to import it into Revit instead of sketching them afresh again. So in that case, I will be showing you how to import your drawing into your Revit software. Now let's go into it. All you need to do is just to come to your insert tab here. Once you click on insert, then you can come to import card. So if I click on import card, you can see there are so many ways to import. You can import PDF, import image, import GBX, ML. So the integration of Revit with other softwares is very, very great. That is one good thing about Autodesk softwares. Okay, now all I'm going to do is to look for an AutoCAD file, which is an architectural AutoCAD file. So you can have it in your AutoCAD however you have it. Just come to your AutoCAD and import that file. You can see this is a drawing. I'll click on open, and once I do that, it will come up with a menu for me to do some quick editing on them. All right, as you can see, that file has been imported, but the only thing now is the dimension of this. While importing this, I have to take care of the dimension. So this is not aligning with the default dimension of the Revit itself. So this is not supposed to be as large as this. It's supposed to be very small, like the way we have this one here. So we are going to correct that, and I will type Ctrl Z in order to undo what I have done. Now it is done. All right, we are going to re-import this all over again. So while I click on the import card, this is the very important menu. I need to take care of those dimensions from here. If you look at this here, I have the colors here preserved, so I can leave it at preserve. So it's going to preserve the original colors from the AutoCAD file. And then this is the import unit. So I will change that to millimeters because the default setting from my Revit is in millimeters. So this is where we had that challenge. And then what level? I am currently in ground floor level, so and I want to import this in my ground floor level. So however, you can remember we have series of levels which we created in previous episode, where we showed how to actually switch from one level to another level. So I want to do this in my ground floor level. So all I need to do is to make sure that this is at ground floor level, and then this is auto origin to the internal origin. So from the origin of the file there in the AutoCAD to this origin in the Revit, this is where it's going to place that for us, so that you don't have to go into the process of searching or zooming in and out in order to locate the file that has been imported. So once I do all of these, I can just simply sorry, I didn't select the file. I will select this file and I will click on open. Good. Now you can see this file has been imported, but it is going to be like a block file. Okay, so it's going to be like a block file. You can't actually do anything serious with it until you. Now let me just click on this. If I click on this, I have simply just unpin this particular file. Now the good thing about this is that I can trace this drawing exactly as it is on my Revit, even without me having to. Now it's going to be way more easier than sketching. If I already have this in my AutoCAD file, it makes it way more easier. So if I click on my wall now, for example, and I want to insert this wall here, all I need to do, you can see the center lines can be, I can pick these center lines. You can see I'm just simply tracing these walls, which makes it very interesting. I'm just tracing these walls. So it's similar to what you have done sketching manually in the Revit itself. Now all you need to do is just to insert any of the your opening, whether it's a window or a door. However, I can just simply just click on this and select the size of that particular window. Let's say it's 12 by 15, for example, and I will locate the center of this wall because this is at the center, and I will place it. So this is how simple it is to achieve this. So if we look at this from the 3D, although I have messed up with the existing, but this is the wall that we created from the AutoCAD file we imported. You can see it has taken shape. So I have been able to explain how to import your drawing, so you can just simply do this in order for you to import your drawing. But I'm going to Ctrl Z this to undo what I have done. And mind you, you can move this file that you imported into the Revit. Okay, you can move it so that it doesn't tamper with what you have. As we progress, there are some great things we can be able to do that I will explain. How to import a ground floor, import a first floor, and all of them would be aligned. Okay, so but then let me pin this back, and then oh, it's sorry. So like I said, I can move this file from here by simply using the move tool to move this. So once I highlight this, I can simply just move from any point and I will drop it here. Now you can see I have moved this away from this, so I can simply do all my sketch here. So I can simply sketch this here. All right, let's look at this at the 3D. So, but I'm going to undo it though, in order for me not to tamper with what I have done before. Now you can see it's way more easier to achieve if you already have an AutoCAD file. Okay, you can just simply trace around it, and that is all, and you can insert all your opening easier and faster. All right, so we have been able to show you how to import your file. I will see you in the next episode. If you love what you are seeing, make sure you just like this video and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel, it's actually 100% free. All right, if you could remember, we have the ground floor of this particular design, and we have the first floor on this particular design. All right, so if you look at this, minimize this to my AutoCAD. So if you could remember, this is the model we want to achieve in our Revit. So we have the ground floor and then we have the first floor. Okay, so let's go back to the Revit, or let's come to the AutoCAD software. Let me show you. All right, so this is the DWG file. So this is the first floor. So if you look at this very well, you realize that all of these walls are straight together, just like this. They are straight. So let's come back to our Revit. All right, so what I'm going to do to achieve that, I will just highlight this my drawing, and then I will click on copy to clipboard. I will copy to clipboard. Once I click on copy to clipboard, you can see under this paste, I can click on this arrow down. It brings out a menu for me to select. So I will align to selected views. So I will click on align to selected views. Save. So these are the list of the views. I'm copying this to the first floor. Okay, I have the ground floor level. If you could remember, I have the ground floor, I have the ground floor landing, then I have the first floor. Very important. I will select my first floor and I will click on OK. So after copying this to the first floor, all we need to do is double click on first floor here by the left hand corner of my screen. So if I double click on it, my first floor level will be displayed here. But mind you, the room arrangement here is not exactly the same with what I have on the ground floor. So right now I will have to come to my AutoCAD, and now at this point I have 4 meters here, 2 meters here, and 3 meters here. This is basically what I'm going to do: 4, 2, 3. So I can simply just remove these walls. Remove this, remove this. Yes, delete rooms. Okay, this room tags, let me delete them, please. Delete room. So I can simply stretch this wall. All the openings are not the same. What I will do instead, let me just delete this. I'll delete this. I'll create a wall. Okay. I'll delete this one since it's straight. And then I will insert another wall. So I will do similarly for all of them. I'm just going to delete them and replace them with new wall. All right, I've been able to create the major four corners. Now it's easier for me to quickly use offset after removing all those doors, windows that we have. All right, let's see what we have here. So here I have 4 meters, 2 meters, 3 meters. Okay, offset. Sorry, I'll copy this rather from the center to this center. 4 meters. Two meters. So is that what I have here? 4 meters, 2 meters, and 3 meters. Okay. This wall. This wall here, I'll take it out. Right, let it hang here. This one I will also take it out. Highlighted walls overlap. Okay, this wall has overlapped, so let me just delete this. Okay, fine, it's better this way. All right, and then what I have here down is, this is 4,700. This is 6,010. 4,700 offset. Copy this to from the center, and then I'll take it 4,700. I will take another wall. This one is, let me be sure of the dimension, 6,010. 6,000. Oh no, it can't be 610. 6,210. 6,210. 210. Ah, good. Let me stretch this way. Right, so this will come together with this, then so I have my master's bedroom, I have my toilet, then the study is 2,500. 2,500. 2,500 by 2,870. Right, let's copy this. Around 870. This is the study. Okay, so let's see what else do we have there. We have our study, we have our living room. This bedroom, let me see the dimension. Is 5,510. Let me use this one instead. Five ten. All right, good. I will delete the door here. All right, then the only thing remaining here is the window. The width is 4,000. Right, so now we can use the fillets to fillet this. Fillet this, and let's fillet this. This wall is not needed here. All right, so we have been able to come out with the main plan. Here I have to introduce a toilet of 1,800. Quickly do that. Toilet. 1,800. And then the width of that toilet is 2317. So let's say this is offset. Copy this 2317 2310. Let's say 10. Now I told you while this was, some of the dimensions are looking very irregular is because it's actually a PDF file, so I converted to a DWG file, and so we are not getting all the dimensions accurately the way it should be. Okay. So the next thing here is to create the opening. All our openings here, we are going to be creating them right away. Okay, let's jump right into it. So this is masters, this is toilet, this is so let's go back here and create our opening for our windows here. Okay, so my window here, let's say I'm using let me edit this. I will duplicate this. I'll name this 1200, and this height I will change this to 12. Continuing from where we stopped, we're able to bring out this plan like this. Let's bring out the opening. We have an opening here, we have one here, we have one here, we have 1 2 3 4 here. Okay, sorry, let me dimension this quickly. Right, let me just insert all the necessary openings we are supposed to have. For this we have a 600 window here. This is 1 2 1 2. This is 1 2. Let me be sure of what type of window did I use here. Okay, this is 900. In this case, I want to create a 1 2 by 1 2 size of window. Then I'm just going to be very fast about this. I wouldn't take too much time since we already have a background of what I'm talking about. So similarly, just like we created the ground floor, is basically how we are going to create this one too. Okay, I wouldn't want to take too much of our time, but let me show you how to insert some of the major openings that you probably want to have on your on the building. We have a double door which we created for 1 2 by 2 1, and then I will insert it here. This is not a door, this is supposed to be a window. At the first floor here, it's a window, not a door. Okay, look at it here. Start it here. So let's view these in our 3D. All you need to do is just to come to your view, click on 3D. It will bring our 3D. So here you can just orbit this to view how it looks like. Remember, we did not insert all the openings. Okay, so some of the openings have not been created. So this is basically how to come about this. In this, we were not able to show when it comes to a cantilever and all that, although we are still in the process of modeling this. But this is how far we have been able to come. This is the ground floor, this is the first floor, and you can see how it looks like. You can use your orbit to go round the entire building to see how your model looks like. Mind you, like I said, this orbit is not you rotating the building, you are rather going round the building. That's basically what it is. On the next episode, I'm going to be showing you how to come about your doors and your window schedule. I'm going to leave you to this so that you can actually come up with you can finish up the first floor. What we did in the ground floor is similarly to what we are going to basically do here. You just use some of the basic tools to offset, to move, to copy, to trim, to extend. Okay, that's basically all you need to do to achieve all of this. It's very easy to actually come up with. If you have been able to successfully do this, then this should be as well very easy for you to achieve. Okay, so that is that. I'm going to see you in the next episode. Today I'm going to be showing you how to come about your doors and your window schedule. Okay, so let's jump right into it. We were able to come up with our model, and we said you have to complete this on your own on the first floor in order for you to test and see how far you have been able to come. But then in our ground floor, we're able to finish up the entire plan, as you can see. So basically all we did here is what you are going to do, only that there is a little difference in the arrangement at the first floor. So but the same principle is what you apply to achieve this. So on this now, I'm going to be showing you how to come up with your doors and also your windows schedules in your building, and we are going to concentrate on the ground floor. Then I will allow you to try it on the first floor, and then, or if possible, do the doors and window schedule of the ground floor and the first floor all together. So let's go into it quickly. In order for you to do your doors and window schedule, I'm going to be showing you two ways of doing this. On this episode, I'll show you one way of achieving your doors and your window schedule, and on the next episode I'll be showing you how to achieve your doors and window schedule manually. So this is going to be literally like the automatic way, but the manual one is way more better and way more presentable. But I'm going to be showing you this one is way more easier and way more faster to achieve. So if I click on doors and slash quantities, if you come to your view tab and click on doors slash quantities, if I click on that right now, a menu is going to pop up for me. Always remember to save your job at intervals. Right, it's loading in the background. Right, good. So this menu will pop up for you. Now you can see category name. So these are the categories. You can create a schedule for all of these, as you can see, for assembly, for cable tray, for casework, for ceiling, for column. All of these can be created, but the major schedules that we usually create are the doors and the window. Although in mechanical and electrical there are schedules that you should create and all of that, but we are concentrating on the architecture. So we'll look for the door schedule. We'll look for door and click on door, and then we'll click on OK. So I will allow that to load. It's loading in the background. So this menu will actually pop up for you. Now you will have to manually select what and what you want to include in your schedule. Now we want to include the width of this door. We want to include the height of the door. We would like to include You can see we have seal height, we have seal. You can add the thickness if you like, but let's say we want to add the type, what type of door. We want to add maybe a description to this door. We can add, you can see we have finish, we have fire rating, all of this. So we can add a function of this door. So there is no limit to what you can add. You are at liberty to add as much as you want to include in your schedule. Now you can see we have been able to add all of these. Okay. So if you come to your sorting and grouping, you can see how do you want to sort this. Do you want to sort this by mark? You can see I selected mark. You can come to formatting. This formatting helps you to, you can easily rename any of this information here to whatever you want. So and then let's come to appearance. So I will basically leave all of this as it is. So if I click on OK, a schedule is going to be created for me automatically. Now let's include count. Let's include count. So I will click on OK. Now these are the number of you can see the 1200 by 2100. We have just one of this. 900 by this, we have just one. 750, we have one. 900, we have one. 2 by, now we were not consistent in choosing the exact type of door in our design. So that is the reason why you will see that there are some kind of what do you call it, that is why you tend to see that all the doors here are coming out single. Okay. So if you check this, you will realize that we have 1 2 3 4 5. So if on my ground floor I happen to delete one of these, you will realize that it will update here from this door schedule automatically. So let's view it, how it's gonna look like. Now you can see 1 2 3 4. Now it's no longer up to 5 different doors. Okay, so similarly, if we add another door, so if I happen to add a door here, automatically the schedule is going to update itself. So let's add this door back to its position. Good. Now let's come back to the schedule. Now you can see 1 2 3 4 5. Now this is basically how to come about your schedule in your Revit software. Now you can do similarly for the windows, but there is another method of coming up with your doors and window schedule. But let me quickly show you that of your windows schedule. Is similar to this one. There is no difference. It's the same thing. All you need to do is to click on schedule / quantities. You scroll down and look for your windows. Click on windows and click on OK. A menu is actually going to pop up for you to specify what you want to include in your schedule. Okay, so we'll wait for this. Now let's look for what we want to include. We want to include the width, we want to include the height. So that is why it is very important while inserting your doors and window, don't just pick anyhow kind of door or anyhow kind of window and include. You can see the functions of all of these doors here is showing exterior, 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 which is not actually correct. So all the doors cannot be exterior doors in our building, you understand. So it's very important that while selecting the door, the windows, you should specifically select the door based on the functionality of that particular door. Now let's check for, we can include a count, we can include a description, we can add as much as we want. We can add a type, or let's just make this a bit similar to that of doors. The informations we have here to be similar to that of the doors. So we added function. Let's look for function. Let's look for mark. Okay, mark has been added. Okay, right, I think we are good. So I can simply click OK. It's just similar to what we did on our doors. So once I click OK, our window schedule is out. So this is basically how to achieve your doors and your window schedule in your Revit software. Now it will give you the sizes of this door, the door mark, and all of that. So even these markings can be edited while you are inserting all of these. I'm going to be showing you how to achieve that, or how to specify each of your door tag. Okay, so if it's a door 1, it will be door 1. If it's door 2, it will be door 2, door 3, door 3, like that. I'm going to be showing you that in the next episode, and I'll be showing you how to manually create your doors and your windows, which is going to be way more better. You will appreciate it more. Okay, today I'm going to be showing you how to come up with your doors and window schedule manually. We were able to do the other type of scheduling using the automatic one that will be generated automatically for you by the Revit. Okay, but this is actually if you ask for my opinion, the best type of schedule that you can use is to create it manually from here. I'm going to show you how to go about that. Now if I come to my legend here at the bottom left of my screen, you will see legend. Okay, you will see legend. Okay, then I can just simply right click on it and click on new legend. So you can rename this and also change the scale. However, just select a particular scale that you will want to use and click on OK. So when you click on OK, you see a new window like this coming up for you, written legend. Okay, so if I come to my annotate tab here, you will see this called component. You see like a drop down menu here. If you click on that, you see legend component. So if I click on this, I can just drop this anywhere on my screen. Now to do this, I will have to come to, let's say we are using the ground floor, but you know this is actually a duplex. So you have the ground floor, you have the first floor, so you can do it for both the ground and the first floor, but on this video I'm just going to focus on just the ground floor. Now all you need to do is to just come here, check for, let's say we are doing for that of door. You can see we have a particular door here. So all I need to do is to check the properties of this door. What is the properties of this door? This is M door, passage, double, flush. So all I need to do is to come to my legend and trace that. Okay, so if I come here, I will click on legend and I will click on this. You have to click on this. All right, and then this menu, just click on this drop down menu and look for M door, M double flush door. I think that's the name. Is it M? Supposed to be. All right, so you come to your doors. We have I think that should be M passage double, M door passage, M door passage double flush. The size is, this is it, this is the door that we use. So all I need to do is to just, once I click on that, it will come up here. Now I can simply just copy this door and I will drop it here. Now similarly, all I need to do now is just to, I can simply draw like a table. Let me use the detail line and let me have like a table here. Alright, then I will offset this line. I'm not going to take any dimension, I'm just going to use my discretion to place them where I feel the width is okay. Let me leave it at this. Right. Trim this. So I'm just going to use this as a sample. I will move this here. Or let me move this here. You see what I'm doing this. So I will just shift this a bit. this one I'll move it. Good. Then as for this, I will come to view here and see this is floor plan view. I will change it to font. All right, the height is very large, so I'll have to move these lines. And it's wide. Let me move this. So like I said, this is the manual way of doing all of this. So you can see you have to manually create a table like this, but it's really cool. You can see you are having this door here showing this is my probably door one, you know. Okay, let's just assume it's well arranged. That this is basically the main thing is for you to get the concept behind the whole thing, you know. So you can see this is the front, this is the plan view. You can have a text here and just let's say this is the number. Similarly, I can just copy this, say. So you can rename this by saying this is maybe the front, this is the plan view, this is the tag, and then this could be, let's say, the description. I'm sure you have gotten the concept of what I'm talking about. So you can simply create this your schedule however you want it. You can put in all the information you want, probably based on the operation, the function of that door. You can probably include in your table maybe the height, the width, and all that separately. But you know, you can also just show that simply by just using your dimension to show the height here and then the width of the door. Okay, you can do that. Let's come to modify. just show the dimension, show the width of this door. This door is 1.3, it's not supposed to be so, but for the purpose of this class, let's assume everything is okay the way it should be. So you can see you have shown all this, and then you can add a tag to this door. So you can see this is door 1, probably we have door 2 here, probably we have door 3 here. Okay, so you can just name this D1. So this is our door 1. So on the description here, all you need to do is to check the description of this door. You can see it is M door double flush 1200 by 2100 size of door. All you need to do is just to use your text here and just write it here. So you can write the description of this door by giving the detailed information about this door. So this is basically how to achieve your door and window schedule. It's similar. For the case of your window, is the same thing, the same process you have to go through. Let's say we come here and we want to show for this particular door. If this is our door 2, let's say this is door 1, this is door 2, and this is door 3. So you can actually show this one as well. So this is 900 size of door by 2100. So all I need to do is to come to my legend here, and I will come to and then I will have to, I can copy this down, so I can just simply move this. Or let me just delete it and just click for 2 doors. This one, I also delete this. So I can simply copy this. Now let me show you the interesting thing about this. I'll just copy this here. I copy this here. This door, once I click on this door, just hold on, I can just click on this drop down menu here, and I will select the size of this door. This is 900 by 200 by 2100. So once I select that, and that is a single flush, it's not double, you can see it has changed. So for this, and just delete this, sorry, and copy this one. I can just copy it here, and then I can just change the view. I will change the view of this door. So I will make this proper. You can see it has changed. So similar, I can just copy this, and I will name this door 2. So this is how to come about your doors and your window schedule. Let's try to do for this. let's say we want to do for our door, our window, extend to this point. So for this case, all I need to do now is I can just come here and check the size of my window. This is 900 size of window, 900 M window fixed. Okay, if I come here now, I can copy this, and then I click here. I'll click on this drop down menu. I'll go to Windows, which should be under W. Windows, this is the window, M window fixed 900 by 1200. Click on that. Good. Now you can see the window has been created. All I need to do now is to copy this window to the side. Copy it here, and I will change the view of this one. I will change the view to plan view. So you can see we have been able to create our windows. So let's say this is window in this building. I don't think this cannot be window 1 though. Let's see which one is our window 1. I think all the windows here are of the same size except this. So this could be the window 1. This should be probably window 2, window 3. So on your plan, just carefully take your time to check which one is which. So I will type W1. So sorry, or W2 if this is my window 2, for example. So how as many windows I want to include on my schedule, even if we have 10 different types of windows based on probably their shape, based on their size. Okay, all I need to do is just to copy any of these elements and then come to that drop down and change it. Then once I change, I can copy this to the side and change the view. So this is basically, you can even add you can see we have front view, we have back view, we have plan view. So you can include your front, your back, and your plan view on your schedule if you want to. You understand? But as you can see here, all we added was just the front, the plan view, and then you can include the back view as well. So however you want it to show on your schedule. So if you have a template of a schedule already that is existing, you can just use that to create your own schedule here in the Revit. Okay, so if you love what you are seeing, make sure that you like. Today I'm going to be showing you how to add a tag to your doors, to your windows, and every other element on your building if you want to. Okay, for you to add a tag, all you need to do is to come to your annotate tab here and click on tag by category. I'm going to show you how to tag all as well, but let's start from here. If I click on tag by category, a menu is actually going to pop up for me to select now sorry, let me go back. Now after clicking that, very important, at this you see modify tag, horizontal, you see vertical, model, and all of that. If I click on tags, now a menu is actually going to pop up, which is this. Now I can select what I specifically want to tag. Okay, as you can see here, we have the tag, we have the door. So if I click on OK, I can simply add a tag to any of these doors. Now if I click here, this is going to tag these based on the door mark, okay, that was given from the beginning based on the door mark that I inserted this particular door. If you come to edit type, you'll be able to see that particular mark. Okay, but even at that, you are at liberty to edit this particular tag however you want. So if I want to edit this, if I click on this, you can see this will allow me to type in whatever I feel like to type in. Now I can simply type this as my door 2. Okay, so similarly for all of them. So if I want to do this for, it can allow me edit a family. I'm going to be showing you now. If I click for this, I can also add for this particular door tag. I can specify what type of I can specify if this door is door 1 or door 2. However, there are more to what you can do here, which I'm going to be showing you. Now if I double click on this, I can type door 3, which is D3. Okay, so I have been able to insert all of this. I can also move this to modify. So I can move it down a bit. Now the scale can be changed. You can see I have changed that scale. I can increase that, so let me bring it back to 100. Although you can see all the dimensions there were affected as well. And I can click on this tag and go to the families itself. You can see you can add a leader to your tag. Okay, but I'm going to leave it unchecked. So for your own case, it may come with that leader and you probably need to uncheck that. Similarly, I can add a tag for all the rooms, for all the doors and all the windows automatically. So if I click on tag all, it allows me to select what I want to tag. So I will select windows tag, select door tags, and I will click on apply, and then I will click on OK. Now as you can see from here, what I have is showing me this is 36, 36, 36, 36. It's telling me that these windows are all similar, they are the same. So all of these are also the same. So these are the same type of windows. These and these, they are also the same. So these windows are the same. Then the windows I have here are also, these two windows here are the same. And then we have a different type of window. So similarly for your doors, you'll be able to know the type of doors that are the same and then the doors that are different. Okay, so from here you can simply edit this. However, this is mark type. You can go to the families of this tag and edit. Now, if how to do that is just to click. If I click 3 times on this, a menu is actually going to pop up, taking me to the families. Now, you will agree with me that in Revit, everything are arranged in families. Like we have the doors family, we have the windows as a family, we have every other component as a family. Now I can click on edit family, or simply just try to, sorry, let me escape. I don't want to edit this, I just want to. So once you click, it brings you here, or you can click on the edit family at the top there. It brings a menu for you like this. Now you can see, based on this menu, it allows me to, okay, let me see this. So whatever settings you do here, or whatever editing you do here, you can save those as you can save them as a family, so that in your next project you can just go back to them and pick from there. You don't have to start creating all of this afresh. I'll be showing you that even as we progress in this tutorial. So once I click this, you can see I have the edit type and I have the edit label. So if I come to my edit label, it allows me to select what I want to include in my uh, what do you call it, in my tags. So in my tag, if I want to show the the name type of those particular windows, I can include that by just clicking on this. If I click this, I will click on this arrow that shows, that means I'm including this. I can remove this from the list. If I click here and I click this arrow, it removes it. Now you can see it says remove parameter from label. So let me just quickly show you how this will appear. If I click on this and then I click on load into project, it's going to show us based on each of these windows, based on their sizes automatically. Now override. Now we are here. You can see this is 900 by 1200, 900 by 1200. So this is basically how to do all of this. You can do this for all your all the elements on your building, whether be it your doors, your windows, your walls. All of that can be done, even for your furnitures that you may probably want to include. All that can be done. You can see here I can simply re-edit this, or edit label. If I come back to my edit label, I can remove this type mark, type name. I will just remove that, and I can simply leave this as it is. You can add a mark if you want. Now you can see these are all the lists that you can include. You can see the seal height, the rough height, the rough width, and all of that. The width of the door can be of these elements can be included in your tags automatically. So if I just click on apply and I click on OK, so you can take out your time to test run all of this to see how it works, and then you can, and then it will display here automatically for you in your plan. So this is how to achieve your tags in your Revit. So if this is window 2, I can actually also do all of my editing from here. So I can simply rename all of them to window 2. Is loading in the background. System is really loaded. Now you can see by editing just one of these, automatically every other window here is now showing window 2. So similarly for this, I can just edit this to window 3, upload window 3. You are changing a type parameter. This could affect all the elements. I will say yes. I want it to affect all the elements that are every other window that is the same with this one will carry the name window 3 automatically. That is how it works. It's very interesting, as you can see how it works. So this will be my window, probably window 1. Take out your time to include your tags on your plan. So by the time you include all of these tags, you can simply come back to your legend and specify them based on their tags here. If this video is very helpful, make sure you like it. Today I'm going to be showing you how to transfer or to copy some of your standard from an existing project to a new project. Okay, it's more like copying what you have in an existing template, copying it into another model or another project. Now I'll be taking you straight into that. For me to do that, all we need to do is to come to our file here. When you come to file, you click on, when you come to open here, you are going to see a list of previous projects that you have done. So if I click on this, now I'm opening an existing project that I have done. I probably want to copy some of the existing standards that are here in terms of the wall type, the floor type, the unit. So these are basically what I want to copy to this new project that I'm working on. And then I'm definitely going to be showing you how to copy these doors, these windows to our new project. You will agree with me, if you come to your architectural tab, there are some of the types of doors and windows which we actually made use of in the existing in this particular project, that in the new project you will most likely not find them. You can see we have 1200 by 2100. I created 900. I can't remember if this was existing there, but if you go through, you realize that some of these door standards are not there in the default Revit template. So if that is correct, if I come to my windows as well, you can see this is from the previous project that was done. You can see we have 600 by 600. Now if I try to switch this now to this particular new project that I am working on, you realize most of this standard will not be existing in terms of the sizes of these doors and windows. They will most likely not be existing here. As you can see here, you see we don't have 1200 by 2100. We have 900 by 12. We have 750 by 12. Okay, so you can see this 1200 is actually not existing here. I can copy from the existing project to this one, without having to create all of this afresh. It's going to really take much of your time creating all of this afresh. Now to do this, we have already opened an existing project. Now this is the existing project. All right, so what I will need to do is to come to my manage tab here. If I come to my manage tab, if you come here, you will see transfer project standard. It depends on the version of Revit you are using. It may not be this small, so you just have to carefully check. This is transfer project standard. If I click on that, a menu is going to pop up for me, giving me all of this list. I can decide to check all of them. I can check none, and then manually click on whatever I want to include in this my project. You can see all I'm doing is to transfer all the standard that were there in the existing project to this particular new project that I want to work on. Now if you carefully go through this list, you will see all that are going to be transferred from here. You will see the dimension style, the area and volume competition. All of this, just carefully check. However, whatever you don't want to include in this new project, you can simply just uncheck it. Now you can see all of these are going to be included, and I will just click on OK. So once you click on OK, you are going to allow it to load. It may take a little while. All right, so now I'm going to overwrite this. Now you can see from the list, so I will click on overwrite. So let's allow this to load. Okay, all right, we're here. If you carefully check this, you come to your architectural tab and you check for the doors, you realize that the doors and the windows were not transferred, so they are not going to transfer for you. I'm going to be showing you how to transfer your doors and your windows into a new project. So if you carefully go through, you will realize that that size of door of 1200 by 2100 is not here. And then the windows as well will not be transferred. So let's carefully check for the windows. You will see all these windows that we have here. We don't have 600 by 600. We don't have and then most of the major windows that were used here, we don't have them here. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you how to transfer that immediately from an existing to a new project. So if you come to this particular new project, the existing project that we opened, this is the new one we want to work on, and then this is the existing one we've used before, we've done before. And this, now you can see this window is 1200 by 1200. Now for me to transfer this to this particular new one, all I need to do is just to click on this, and I will click on edit family. So if I click on the edit family, I will have to allow this to load. Okay, then I will click on load into project. Okay, but I think I have loaded this one already. So I will select where I'm loading this project to. I'm loading this to project 1 because this is the new project I'm working on. So if I click on project 1, automatically it's going to load that particular window in my new project. Similarly, if I want to load, let's say I want to load this 600 by 600 window, I will click on this as well, come to edit family, and then I'm going to also click on load into project, and I will select this. Is already selected, and I will click on OK. So this is basically how to achieve that in your Revit software. Now if I come back to this particular project I'm working on, and I come to my architecture and I come to my window, if you could, you'll realize that's basically the most easiest and fastest way to actually copy your doors and your windows from an existing project into a new project. All right, if you love what you're seeing, make sure you like. Today I'm going to be showing you how to come about your concrete fascia in your Revit software. I'm excited to show you this. Let's jump right into it. If you have been following, you agree with me that we are in our episode 18 of this particular training. In order for you not to be left behind, just go down below the description of this video. You'll find the link to the channel. Visit the channel and keep yourself busy. All right, let's go into it. I'll first of all go to my roof plan. So come to my roof here. If I double click on it, although I already have it open here, but so this is basically my roof plan. Okay, then the next thing I'm going to do for this, sorry, let me just close all of this so that it won't be too much on the screen. So as I'm on my roof plan, as you can see, all I need to do is to come here at the right hand corner of the screen. I will look for my range base level. So I would like to see my ground floor level in the roof level, so I can view whatever is on the whatever that is on the first floor level at the roof level. So if I click on this, it will bring this up for me. So this is where I'm going to create my fascia on. So to create my concrete fascia, I will come to the architectural tab. I will click on this arrow, this that points down like a triangle. I will click on model in place. Once I click on model in place, I will scroll down and look for generic models. If I click on that, and I will click on OK, and I can accept this or change, just give it a name. So I'm just going to click on OK, and it brings me here. Now all I need to do is to click on sweep, which is the solid sweep. If I click on my solid sweep, another different menu will pop up for me like this. All I need to do is to click on sketch parts. If I click on sketch parts, I can pick a line tool. So I will just pick on a line tool, and I will trace along the path. I will trace along the path where I want this fascia to be on. So once I trace it, and I will click on finish edit mode, and this will bring up profile. As you can see from this profile here, I can click on edit profile. If I click on edit profile, I can either select east elevation or west elevation, but however, just pick an elevation and it will pop up for you here. So we are here now. All I need to do is to sketch the shape of my fascia. So I will use the line tool as well to sketch that. I will come this way, let's say 450 for example. However you want it, just sketch it to how you want this to be like. So however you want your fascia to be like, you can simply do that sketch here. When you sketch it in 2D, it will be modeled in your 3D. I will show you how to do that. I will take this down by 450 as well. So this is not a formula that you must adopt. You can do your sketch based on how you want the shape of this your concrete fascia to look like. Okay, Right, so now I will use this my start and radius arc. So if I click on that, I'll click on this. Sorry, let me escape first. Click this. This is my start, this is my end. I have explained how to use arc in the previous episode. So I will just click on finish edit mode. If I click on that, automatically our concrete fascia will be created by clicking this twice. So clicked on that twice and I can click on finish model. Okay, so this is it. So if you want to appreciate this, you come to your 3D view to view how this fascia is going to look like. So you see, this is basically how this concrete fascia is going to look like. But like I said, you can come up with your design however you want it. So I'll see you in the next episode where I'll be showing you how to come about your roof design in your Revit software. So I'll see you in the next episode. Make sure you comment any of these numbers, okay? Today I'm going to be showing you the episode 19 of this training is going to be covering the roof. I'll be showing you how to come about your roof in your Revit software. Let's jump right into it. We have covered a very wide range. You can go down below the description of this video to visit the channel and keep yourself busy. So right now let's go down to our roof straight away. We'll come to architectural tab and I will click on my roof here. You can see if I click this, a drop down menu will come up for me. I will click on roof by footprint and I will select that. Then once I'm here, I will click on a line. If I click on this line, I will trace the part of this my fascia which I created just in the previous episode. Sorry, I think I made a mistake here. I have to trace it to the end. Let me undo this. Okay, I will click on line. Make sure your line is stopping at where you want that roof to be created. So here and then here. So this has been created. Very important here, if you check here, you will see basic roof generic is 225. That is, the thickness of this roof is going to be 225, which is very thick. So I'm going to reduce this by and make this a 5 mm thickness of a roof. You can double check to know what the actual thickness of a roof should be. A roof sheet should be it. Okay, but I am just going to adopt 5 mm in this tutorial and I will click on edit here. When I click on edit, I will change this value to 5 and I will click on OK. I will click on apply and I will click on OK. Now if you look at this, you will see that the slope of this roof is 36 by 0.87. okay, so don't worry, I will show you how to change that. I will click on finish, although I can change it from here, but then let's just leave it as it is right now and let's view this in our 3D view. If I come to view, I will come to 3D. You can see that our roof has been created. Okay, but then here now I can change the slope. If I come to the roof, I will just click on the roof. Like, you know, I deliberately did not change that. If I click down here, you can see it's going down automatically with this. Let me Ctrl Z and take it back to its original height. But then if I click on it as it is and I try to change the slope of this to 45 degrees and I press enter, you can see that the height of this roof has actually increased. So what if I want to reduce this? I will change this to 30 degrees. So however, whatever slope you want to adopt in your design, you can achieve that by simply changing the angle. Okay, so this is basically how to come about with your roof design, although there are some little settings that you can actually achieve from here, which I didn't show you, but as we progress in the tutorial, I'm definitely going to be showing you some more deeper things. Like, this training, the essence is just to guide you as a beginner to understand how to make use of a Revit as a beginner. All right, if you already love what you are seeing, make sure that you like this video and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. It's actually 100% free. Click on the bell icon for you to get a notification whenever I post videos like these on a weekly, sometimes on a daily, just to encourage as many that actually want to have a deeper insight of design. Make sure that you stay safe and stay blessed. I'm excited. I'm going to be showing you how to create your reach on your roof. Okay, so I'll be taking you through that process right away. All right, if this is the first time you are watching any of my videos, go down below the description of this video. You'll find a link to that channel. Make sure you visit the channel and keep yourself busy. This is the episode 20 of this particular training on Revit 2024. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do right now is to come to the roof plan of this design. All right, you can see we are actually at the roof level, sorry. All right, so we are at the roof level of this. Another thing I will do is to click on my site. So now you can see what we have here. I will try to switch this elevation. Let's have however, any elevation will do. So I am here. All I need to do is to click on this roof, and then I will copy this roof. So I'm going to copy. I'll click on copy, and I'll copy it to the top here. Make sure it's very straight. Make sure it's straight. All right, so this has been copied. The next thing I'm going to do is to click on the vertical. You can see under this opening here we have wall, we have vertical. So I'm going to click on vertical, and I will select this roof. All right, then I will click on open view. I think I selected a very wrong sorry, I'm going to take that again. I'll cancel this. I will click on vertical, and I will select the roof. Now you can see we have, so this is ground level. This is not where I want this to be. So this is going to be at the roof. I will click on open view. All right, mind you, you will have to go to your site. So we are on site now. All I need to do, I can pick line. If I use this pick line, I will use an offset of 100. All right, so this is basically all I need to do. Offset this. So you can see how interesting Revit is if you have been following. This is the episode 20 of this particular training. I will trim. Okay, so we are good to go. All I need to do is to click on this green mark. I will click on it, and that has been done. So let's come to the knot. Let's see, this is what we have. If you look at this from the 3D, you can see what we have. So let's come back to the knot, and then I will just simply select this, and I will use the move tool. So let me remove the constraint. So I will just drop this here. Now you can see that we have successfully been able to add our ridge to our roof. So let's view this from the 3D and see what we have. So you can see this is basically the easiest and the fastest way to achieve your ridge on your roof. If you love what you are seeing, make sure that you like this video and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel. It's actually 100% free. Click on the bell icon so as for you to get a notification whenever I post videos. I post videos like these on a weekly, sometimes on a daily, just to encourage as many that actually want to have a deeper insight of design. Make sure today I'm going to be showing you how to create your staircase in your Revit 2024. Amazing, right? If you have been following us, this is the episode 20 of this particular series. All right, let's jump right into it. All I need to do is just to click on my staircase in my architecture tab. You can see this is architecture. I will click on staircase around my circulation. So if I click on stairs, I'll save this project. If you could remember from the early settings we did. All right, so once we are here, you can see you select run, and also I'm going to select straight. All right, very important, at the right corner of my left corner of my screen, you will see the properties of the stairs. Now if you click on this drop down menu, it gives you a list of types that you can actually select. Okay, but now here I can edit this type of staircase. I'm going to leave the default one there. Here I will specify the riser height, specify the tread depth, specify the minimum run width. Okay, so this is basically all you need to do from here. So this one, let's say I make this 1350. Okay, and I'll leave this as it is, and I will click on apply and click on OK. Now if you look at this here, the base level, you can specify this base level is going to be starting from the ground floor level. That is where my staircase is starting from, and it's going to end at the top level. I will specify the first floor. For example, once I specify a first floor, so it's going straight to the first floor, okay, in a single flight. So all I need to do here is to it is always advisable that you, when you draw your stairs, you can draw it a bit away from the wall actually, but I'm just going to trace along the wall. Here there is one very important settings that you must know. If you look at this location line, run left, so I'm going to select run left. So when I select run left, you can see the edge of this is along this particular wall, okay, that is the left side of the stairs is along this wall, okay. So if I choose the right, that means the right side will be along the wall. That's basically what it means. And as you hover your mouse along this direction, you will realize that it is interactive. It will tell you risers created. We have 10 riser created and we have 10 remaining, okay. So if I want this to be equal, all I need to do, I can stop at this level. I will just click once and then I will hover my hand along the vertical direction, and then I will from here know what is the space between these two stairs. So let's say okay, I'm trying to be careful. I want this to be okay. 1 3 is 1 3 I have there. So let's say I leave it at this point. Oh no, this is not this. I will select run right. Okay, perfect. This is basically how I want it to be, and I will drop. It's somehow a bit tricky. You will have to sit down to understand it better. This is basically how I want this to be. But you can see this is not in the actual position where I want the staircase to be. I want it to be here. So all I need to do is just to highlight them. I can highlight it, and then I will use the move, and I will move this to this point. So this is basically how to come about your staircase design. You can see it goes this way to this point. Now if I try to do a cross section, very important, if I go to sorry, I need to finish this, okay, just finish. Now the staircase has been created. Let's say I like to see the section of this. So if I click this and I click here and I click here, okay, so I can be able to view the cross section of this staircase. So all I need to do is double tap here. It will take me to the section. All right, so we are there. So you can see that is that cross section. You can see the staircase here. Let's go back to our ground floor. So you can see how to create your staircase in your Revit software. You can as well simply just move this if you like. So all you need to do is just to click on the cross section, click on your move tool, select this, and so just simply move. You can move it downward if you probably did not place the cross section at where you want to see it. And you can reduce the range, and you can simply also increase the range at which it can go to, at which it can view though. Okay, so all you need to do is just to click on it. Just click. When you click 3 times, it opens. All right, so this is basically how the cross section is going to look like. You know, we played around with that range, so that's basically why the cross section is showing this way. So similarly, if you want to increase that, if you want to increase the range it can view, you can take it way even outside this. So you can take out your time and go through this on your own in order for you to have a deeper understanding of how to come about your cross section. This is how to generate your staircase in your Revit 2024. It's basically very similar to how you want to generate maybe your straight flight. Click on run, just click on your straight flight, just like the way we did. Similarly, all you need to do is just to take it along that direction, and boom, you can see you have your straight flight. Okay, all right, if you love what you are seeing, make sure you just like this video and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel, it's actually free. Click on the bell icon so as for you to get a notification. We post videos like this on a weekly, sometimes on a daily, just to encourage as many